Okay, I'm doing a 2016 20S62 toe link inspection. You can see this side I've already got done with a new bolt in. Basically, pull the bolt out, put the toe link up in the air, and then spin the center collar that's inside to make sure it's not bound up. You put the bolt back in and lock it down tight, and then spin the bolt and make sure the collar turns. One thing I always do when I'm under these vehicles, and I forgot to mention before, and it's very, very important, especially for the Explorer owners, these ABS sensors get a lot of debris on them. You see how clean that ABS tone ring is around the back of that wheel bearing? That's because I do them whenever I get them in the air. I always clean them off for the customer so they don't get no debris build back up underneath that sensor face right there. See how clean it is? I go around with a nice clean towel, and I'll show you what I do up front. And I see how dirty that one is? All that oil buildup. And this is what causes some of the ABS codes to come in here. You clean it off, clean the tone ring off, and then all of a sudden it stops. I'll take my rag and then I'll rotate. Let me pause this for a second. Well, I'll do it with it on. And I'll rotate the tire while I put light pressure, and it starts to clean that tone ring up. And it gets all that debris back off of it. And it's really bad on these Explorers. Just real light. Sorry, I'm using my other hand. And I'll clean all the debris off the back of that tone ring. There's oil buildup and everything gets on there. I apologize for the shaky camera, but it's the only way I can do it with two hands. Now you see what I've done, I'm spinning the tire while I'm holding my finger there. I'm gonna clean this off the rest of the way and show you what it looks like. So now you can see I've got all the debris off of it all the way around. Same thing over here. I do this as a courtesy to the customer because I've had these come in with malfunctioning wheel speed codes and stuff like that, and just clean those rings up, and then all of a sudden everything starts working fine. This should be a general maintenance thing, like every 15-20,000 miles, just wipe them off real quick. You can do this in your driveway. Just put your jack under the lower control arm here, lift your tire up a little bit, and then spin it and clean it off. If you have to get a jack under both sides so you can spin them freely, you don't even really have to do that. I mean, if you have, I would say, if you can get all four tires up in the air, it'd be easier, but I just clean those off. You can reach in there with a towel and actually, without even spinning the tires, and clean those off for the most part anyway. That should be a general maintenance tip for people with Explorers. Just wipe those off every once in a while because they accumulate a lot of oil. For some reason, it's a huge magnet for debris and stuff on the road and oil accumulation and everything else.